Hello everyone. A lot of students find it difficult to solve this kind of exponential equation, but trust me, it's really easy but a bit tricky. Stay with me to the end of this video. So the first equation that is given, we are given 6 raised to the power of x minus 5 raised to the power of x is equal to 11. To solve for the value of x from this equation, the first thing we need to do is to try to make the right hand side to be in the same format with the left hand side. So if you look at the left hand side, we have 6 to the power x minus 5 to the power of x. The base here is 6 and here we have the base of 5. So let's try to make this 11 to be in this form. So in the left hand side will still remain the same as 6 raised to the power of x minus 5 raised to the power of x will be equal to 11 can also be written as 6 plus 5. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to still repeat 6 raised to the power of x minus 5 raised to the power of x, which is going to be equal to, here we have 6 plus 5, which is the same as 11, right? So we can multiply by 6 minus 5. Because when you simplify the whole of this term in the right hand side, we are still going to get 11. But our focus is to try to make sure the right hand side will be in the same format with the left hand side. Because 6 minus 5 is going to give us 1. 1 multiplied by the whole of this bracket is going to give us back this 11. So the next thing we're going to recall is difference of 2 square, right? So we're going to recall that whenever we have a square minus b square, this is the same as what? A plus b, then multiply by a minus b. So if you look at the right hand side of this equation, you notice that this is in form of this, so we're going to convert it into this form, which is a square minus b square. So in that case, our a is going to represent 6, then b is going to represent 5. So therefore we still keep the left hand side as what? 6 to the power of x minus 5 raised to the power of x, which is going to be equal to, transform the whole of this right hand side into this form, is going to be what? 6 to the power of 2 minus 5 raised to the power of 2. So when we simplify this, we're still going to get our 11 back. Right. Now, what do you notice? We have 6 to power x minus 5 to power x. And in the right hand side, we have 6 to power 2 minus 5 to the power of 2. By comparison, you can see they are in the same format now, the same base. So, and since they are the same base, so their power is also the same. So therefore, we can conclude that x is equal to 2. As you can see here, 6 to power 2, 6 to power x. So when we compare the base, the value of x is going to be equal to 2. So this is the value of x from the first equation. Now the second equation we are given, which is going to be number 2, we are given that 5 to power x minus 3 to the power of x is equal to 16. 5 raised to the power of x minus 3 to the power of x is equal to 16. Then we do the same thing by try to make the right hand side to be in the same form with the left hand side. So what do we do? We keep the left hand side still constant, which is 5 raised to the power of x minus 3 raised to the power of x, which is equal to 16, can also be written as what? 2 multiplied by 8, which is going to give us 16, right? So the next thing we're going to do is to try to make sure that this right hand side is in the same format with the left hand side, right? So we'll rewrite the left hand side, which is 5 raised to the power of x minus 3 raised to the power of x, which is going to be equal to 2, can also be written as, what you're going to observe is 5 and 3. Can we write 5 and 3 to give us 2 and at the same time to give us 8? Yes. When we write 5 minus 3 is going to give us 2, then multiply by 8 is the same as 5 plus 3. You can see, if you simplify this, we're still going to get 16, because 5 minus 3 is 2, then 5 plus 3 is going to give us 8. So when you multiply them, because brackets imply multiplication, it's going to give us back 16. Then what do we do next? We recall difference of 2 square, which is what? A square minus b square, which is the same as a minus b multiplied by a plus b. So this is the simplification of this a square minus b square. So if you look at the right hand side of this equation, is in form of this. So we're going to convert into this form where a represents 5, then b represents 3. So when we do that, we're going to have 5 raised to the power of x minus 3 raised to the power of x will be equal to, in place of this, we're going to replace 5 raised to the power of 2 minus 3 raised to the power of 2, which is also, when we simplify, still going to give us 16. Now what do you notice? Let's compare the base. The base here is 5, here is 5. Here is 3 and here is 3 and there is minus. So therefore the bases are the same. So when the bases are the same, we just compare the power. Here we have power xs and in the other side we have 2, 2. So therefore we can conclude that x is equal to 2. So when you substitute 2, you are going to notice that the left hand side will be the same as the right hand side. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow this page for more video like this.